Hello, my name is Thane Benson, and this is my workshop proposal for the 2024 Image Summit. This workshop centers around a game that I called Exquisite Corpse Telephone Pictionary. It's a creativity game that's featured in this book I wrote called Murder Mysteries, Graphic Novels, and More, Innovative Programs for Engaging Teens in Your Library. This creativity game is entertaining and engaging, and it builds confidence. It reveals our innate ability to be creative. It teaches us the value of collaboration and inclusion. All you need to play this game is paper and a pen or a pencil. It's suitable for ages 10 to 19, and it is great for small or large groups, up to 40 or 50 participants. So for the workshop, once introductions are made and everyone has their supplies, participants will be broken up into groups of 10 or 12 and arranged in a fashion where they can pass their papers around in a circular format. You need to know who you're receiving from and who you're going to for this activity to work. So once we get everyone set up, if you're participating in this workshop, you'll be given the instructions to take your piece of paper and fold it in half like a hamburger, like so. And then in half again, like so, so that when you unfold it, the result is you have 4 rectangles. In the top rectangle, you'll be instructed to write down the first sentence to a book you like, or what you think would be a good first sentence to a book. Once you have your sentence in the top rectangle, you will pass it to the next person. So you'll pass your paper, you will receive a new paper, you will read the beautiful sentence that the person wrote, and then in the second rectangle, you will draw a picture interpreting that sentence to the best of your ability. You're not allowed to ask any questions. You just have to read what is written and interpret it visually as best as you can. You only have 2 minutes, so it's not supposed to be a beautiful drawing. Just draw whatever you can. Once you have your drawing interpreting the sentence, you will fold the paper so only your drawing is visible. The sentence is no longer visible, and then you will pass it to the next person. You will receive a new one. You will only see the drawing. And then in the next rectangle, you will write down your interpretation of what you see. You will only given about a minute, so you can't think about it too long, but just write one sentence describing what you see to the best of your ability. And we will continue on this way, writing and drawing, reinterpreting what we are reading or seeing until both sides of the paper are full. When it's done, you will unfold the paper and you will see where the story began and you will see where the story ended. And then you will return the piece of paper to the person that originated the story. I have done this workshop many, many times with students and adults, and the results are always very funny and very interesting. After everyone's absorbed what they've made and had a chance to share out a little bit, we will debrief, we will ask some questions and see what lessons we learned about creativity, about teamwork, about participation, about inclusion, and hopefully the participants will learn lessons in all those things in a very fun and creative way. I really, really love this game. It's one of my favorite games to do with groups because it is all about the intersection of the written word and visual art, which as a professional comic book creator, that is my favorite thing in the world. But that's not the only reason I love this workshop game. The reason I love it so much is because I really, really think it teaches you all sorts of things. It can teach you how to let go of things you create. It can teach you the value of getting different opinions in. It even teaches you the value of different interpretations and even misinterpretations. Some of the most wonderful things that come out of this workshop, or out of this game, in this workshop, is when people misinterpret the written word or misinterpret visuals and do something completely different. And it's usually very interesting and it's usually very funny. And I think that there's a deep lesson there that just because something is different and not what you planned, and just if someone comes in and does something completely 180 from what you were doing, there can be incredible value in there. And I think that's pretty deep. I think it teaches you about difference. I think it teaches you about inclusion, and it teaches you that different is not bad. Different is beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to consider this workshop proposal. Please let me know if you have any questions about it. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.